Today I'm diving into my full and honest review of the Banco Cetelem credit card after using it for the past 3 months. This is going to be a practical walkthrough of my experience with everything from applying for the card to dealing with their customer service and using the card day to day. When I first applied, the process was completely online, which I appreciated. They requested a few standard documents like my ID and income proof, and within a couple of days, I had a digital approval. One of the first things you'll notice with Cetelem is their emphasis on their mobile app and online banking platform. On paper, it looks sleek, but in reality, it's been buggy. Login issues, slow loading times, and poor integration with certain bank accounts are problems I have faced repeatedly. Their customer service is responsive, but not exactly fast. On average, I had to wait about 15 to 20 minutes on hold to speak to someone. The agents are polite, but they often just read from a script, so don't expect deep solutions immediately. Interest rates are quite high compared to traditional banks. The revolving credit option can go over 20% APR if you're not careful. They do offer a few deferred payment options, but again, those come with significant interest attached. The website is fairly easy to navigate, but it's clear it hasn't been updated much in recent years. Many useful links you can find in the description. For example, when trying to change my payment settings, I encountered several errors, and even after calling support, it took over a week to resolve. The physical card itself looks good and works well with contactless payments. I had no issues using it for international purchases or with online retailers. They also promise cashback and some partner discounts, but these are limited and often not well publicized. You have to actively look for them, and the process to claim any cashback is unnecessarily complicated. Security-wise, they have two-factor authentication, which works, but their fraud detection seemed overly sensitive. I had 2 legitimate transactions blocked without warning. One thing I did like is that they send monthly breakdowns of your spending, which are actually helpful and easy to read. However, they don't provide a clear comparison of how much interest you'll end up paying if you carry a balance, which I think is a bit misleading. Another thing to keep in mind is that closing the card is not as straightforward as opening it. I tried doing it through the app, but it forced me to call in, and then the agent tried to upsell me on more credit instead of just processing the cancellation. In the end, I'd say the Banco Cetelem credit card might work for you if you're disciplined with payments and mainly want a backup credit line. But if you're expecting top-tier service, cutting-edge tech, or generous perks, you'll probably end up disappointed. It's functional, but far from exceptional. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more honest financial product reviews.